That's who I am, a trickster, you know. Trickster's been around for thousands of generations, you know. There's always been that person, that guy by the fire, you know, jumps up with, you know, animal skin and freaks people out and tells stories and jokes and makes people laugh and makes life more bearable. And that's kind of, I guess, my role.
When I make my art, I want something visceral. I don't want pretty. You know what I mean? I want something that's like in people's face. I want to make them cringe, not feel right. You know? I want to make them uncomfortable. And that's what I went for with this kind of feel here. That'll hurt you. Stick your hands in there. Go try and touch her. That's going to cut you to pieces. You know, like on this one too, like when we first did it, my friend held the head in there and I screwed it in from the bottom. So you can't see it as much now, but there's blood on that eye. That was his blood. And there is my blood on those too. Because when we put them in, it sliced up his arm. And I was like, well, hey, give me a second. So I took it off his arm and wiped it on her eye. So I bled for it. I bled for my art and it's on it too. And other people's. So that's part of the line too. Like, keep people away from touching it and mauling it, but so they don't get hurt. It will hurt you if you play with it.
And I find in the underworld, you're taking risks because you're risking your life. Every day when you go out to paint, you know, you're crawling through glass and needles and pipes and bottles to paint on a wall. You know, how is that criminalized when there's, you know, when you drive into West Bank, there's 1 million billboards, you know, 1 million. And some of them are lit, and it's just disgusting corporate garbage. And yet, this, if I went to go paint this on a wall without a permit, that probably takes 10 pages and 6 months through a committee to be approved. This is a crime.
I'm definitely more on the graffiti side, but I'm slowly changing, stepping out of my, you know, dirty habits, you could say, and trying to move into a gallery. Will I ever stop tagging? Probably not. That's the truth of the matter. Once it's in your blood, it's an addiction. Until you know, do what we do, you'll never understand it. You can't understand it unless you live it. It's that simple. I helped with the background on this. Like I did all the backdrop. All the ises, or whatever they really are. He just wanted me to paint some crazy, weird things. So I did all that for her, Marvin Strange, just to help, you know, make everything flow. And then I did the big demon as well. And then I have the 3 records of the moving wall.
Aboriginal people in Canada have been writing on and painting on walls for thousands of years. And for me, as an artist, I feel this is a modern continuation art. It was about public service message, it was about the environment, it was about, you know, salmon returning, it was about cycles of life, birth, death, reality, pollution, you know, industry, what we're doing to ourselves and the earth and the environment. And yet we have to eat and consume these things after they go through, you know, beautiful, pristine waters into industrial wasteland. I like to challenge people and challenge ideologies and beliefs and social norms and, you know, concepts of what's acceptable and what isn't. And that's kind of what this show is about, you know.
Some of that back element.